Hey, how you doing? Pete here from Decent Reviews. Wanted to go over an experiment I did a couple of months ago, mainly because I've had a lot of community growth people in Web3 reach out to me. They see decent reviews and they're like, oh, I can help you grow the community. And like 80% of the time, it's, yeah, we'll just do a pay for follow thing. We'll do an incentive where people get money if they join the community or they follow or whatever. And so I just wanted to explain something that I did a little while ago and my thoughts on it, because I'm not a huge fan of this and it seems to be one of the go-to community growth methods in Web3. So basically, I spent 162 bucks and all I did was reverse engineer what a lot of the rug pulls, the scams, the pump and dumps tend to do. And it's very, very simple in essence. So it is a giveaway, and basically you do a giveaway. I use KingSumo for the giveaway because it's a free tool. You can pay to get some extra features for 49 bucks for lifetime, but really, the free version will get you up and running, especially this is just a test if that's what you're doing. So the giveaway, the way that it works is you have a prize, let's say $100, $1,000, whatever it might be, 10 bucks for every entry. What I did was, I think I did 100 bucks as the reward. First place was like 50, second place 30, third place 20, something like that. And it wasn't US dollars, I think it was USDC. So a lot of brands tend to do this with stable coins, with their own project token, something like that. And basically you have people commit certain actions, and that increases the number of entries that they have in the giveaway. The person with the highest at the end, not the person with the highest, and then it's a random choice at the end, but the more entries you have, the more likely you are to be picked, right? Very simple stuff. So what I did was, the actions that people would take for mine would be to follow us on Twitter, join the email, join the Discord, follow us on YouTube. They could also get some extra entries by retweeting our announcement tweet for the giveaway. So we would do like one tweet which would say, oh, you can earn up to, we've got a $100 giveaway going on. And if they retweeted that tweet, they get extra entries. Once you've set that up, you go and you find Twitter promoters and you're promoting different communities to seed it. And then basically what happens is so you seed the top of the funnel with these two actions, or community promos and paid promotions. You seed it with that. Those people go through, and the actions that they take continue to perpetuate the growth of that, or the reach of that giveaway. Very, very simple. Pay to get people in. The people who are in continue the increased reach, and that leads to more people taking the key actions that you want them to take. Super simple to set it up, and there's a full guide, and I run through it step by step in everything that I did. But I'll go through it very quickly here. So you go to Twitter, you search for crypto giveaway. You will be inundated with these, it's a giveaway host right here. 9 times out of 10, what they will have is they'll have their DMs open, so you can just message them, or they'll often have a link here, usually to like a Telegram or something. And sometimes they'll even have in their Twitter bio, like DM for business. Okay, it's just an affiliate link that they've popped in. All of these people, Discord private, my Telegram ID, DM for collab, there you go. But you can see it's a very appealing prospect on the face of it, because these are getting us 46,000, 49,000 views, 1,400 likes, 3,283 retweets, 3,700 likes, 5,200 retweets. It seems very attractive. You're going to get your brand in front of all of these kind of people. And it can help increase that reach, but I still don't think that it's really that valuable. So what happens is once you DM them, you have the DM for business. You'll get given a rate sheet like this, and still to this day this makes no sense to me. So I think that what they're saying is they will leave it up on their account for 5 hours. If the prize is $50, then they will charge you $50, so you pay them $100 and then they give out the prize. This is all too much there's too many links in this chain for my taste. So what I did was I created one tweet which announced the giveaway, and I just paid for the retweets, and you can negotiate these people down. So there you go, $50, retweet and follow. That's what a lot of them do. They just want to retweet, follow. They just want to get their Twitter followers up. I asked basic retweet price, normal retweet, quote retweet. So I was just collecting all of these prices. I ended up spending $162 in total. That is including the $100 giveaway prize. So I really didn't pay much. This is how you set up the whole thing. 2 winners, so it must have been like 50 USDC each. Threw a quick image together in Canva so that there is actually, and all I did was I stole the method that I'd seen work for others in terms of that image. There you go, look. Big promise, necessary actions, do this. The timeline and an image that shows it. Simple. This is mine, 100 USDC giveaway, 2 winners, how to take part, check out the below page, take the actions, buff, done. And then that retweet that I talked about led to this. Seeded it with a couple of community promos. So here's what we generated with this, right? So we got 17,000 impressions off a $62 ad spend. 743 engagements, 190 link clicks, 119 profile checks for my profile, or decent reviews profile, be the decent reviews one. 155 contestants. And what we got was, so that's 155 new email subscribers, 27 new Discord members, 33 YouTube subscribers, and around 90 new Twitter followers. Because we were going from nothing at the time. Not that bad. And when you break down the costs overall, we got actions for 53 cents, which is really not bad at all in terms of a paid advertising cost of acquisition. Discord proved to be the most expensive. YouTube proved to be the next. Email subs proved to be the least because everybody had to put their email in to actually enter the thing, because how else am I going to message them to say that they've won? And while that seems like a really good thing, I mean, if you go to Twitter and stuff and they give you the average things, it's like, you're paying $2 to $4 per follow, per action, and the per action is usually a click rather than an actual result. So just for the followers, $1.76 is what we're paying, kind of within their that's per action. So yeah, we're actually cheaper than their promoted account follows. Seems very good, seems very cheap, but the value of these subscribers that came through, they weren't great. What ended up happening was we just added people to our Discord, to our email list, to YouTube, to Twitter. All that these people do is they just go from one giveaway to the next. They're just after that prize. They have no interest in your project. They have no interest in contributing. They have no interest in anything else that you're doing. All they want to know is if they've won that free money. And yet I still see, I mean, I did this months ago, right? And still, even in this bear market, you still got tons and tons. And if I just refresh that, it's going to come up with a ton more. That's still that one. But you know what I mean? This is still a really busy world in terms of these giveaways. There's so many people doing this. I just don't see the value. I don't think that these are people who are going to be beneficial to your project. These are not people who are going to contribute. These are not people who are even going to give you any sort of good feedback on how to improve things, because once they know if they have or haven't won that giveaway prize, they're just moving on to the next one. That's it. They've completely then forgot about you, and they're wondering if they won the one that they entered 5 minutes after yours. Yeah, you can get a huge amount of reach and everything, but it's just not sustainable in terms of like the benefits that it's going to provide you. I would not recommend this for a lot of brands out there. Maybe I should look at, Blur obviously had a huge success recently with the airdrop. Maybe it's slightly different because it's their own token and things, but maybe I should have a look into that and see why everybody's using that as held up as the best promotion method. But basically this sort of pay for follow thing I don't like. I don't think it offers value to your brand. I don't think it's sustainable. I think that $162 could have gone somewhere else and offered better results. I might have got fewer followers, I might have got fewer new community members, but they probably would have been more engaged and would have offered me more benefits in terms of growing the brand and figuring out how we can better help people. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents on these sort of pay for follow crypto campaigns. Be intrigued to hear if you've actually done any of these, what your thoughts and results are, because personally I just don't get it. Yeah, that's it for today. Any questions, as always, let me know.